Hey guys, so I wanted to make a quick video about this blood moon on January 21st. It's supposed to be the midnight of the 20th, which is Sunday. There's also an eclipse happening, a total lunar eclipse, super blood moon, wolf moon. I don't know who names these moons. Why is it called wolf? But sorry for the noise outside. The moon, the new moon, is in Capricorn, at the cusp of Capricorn, Aquarius. I think this is fascinating because my birthday is tomorrow, which is on the cusp. And I find it very interesting that this is the word that I got today. As I was driving home, you guys probably saw in the last video, I saw a very strange object in the sky, and this is the word that came back when I was staring at this object: vortex. So it's interesting because sorry, I'm getting old. So today's date is 1/18/19. Sorry. If we were to bring these two down, you have a 9. And then if you take these two into a number, you have 18, which breaks into a 9. And then if you take these two, whether you look at it as 911 or you look at it as 9 plus 1 plus 1 equals 11, the dividend of this will become 1 again. This is how you have a Fibonacci sequence. And as Elohim would say, 2 become 1. That's how you look at it. Again, sorry for all the noise outside. You can also look at it as 9/11, as something is to occur. Something of maybe biblical proportion, or maybe just out there in the stratosphere, I don't know. Then we have my birthday. So you can look at it as like this. You can look at it as 9 and 9 equal 18. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. I would say 12, but then it's kind of weird because however you do the math, there's a 3, there's a 3. 3 and 3 cancel each other out, which becomes 0. You can even look at it as 1, 1, 9, 1, 9. These two become 1 because there's no 0. These two become 1 because there's 0. 1, 2, and 3. And we don't think of 3 as a number. We want to think of 3 as the Trinity, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, or you think of Mother, Father, Holy Spirit, Trinity. So whatever is to occur this weekend, it begins today, 1/18, and it completes itself by midnight tomorrow, midnight 19th into the 20th. So I reckon that Whatever happens is going to happen before midnight of the 20th, and it's just playing itself out as an act from the 20th to the 21st. So the actual event's going to happen here. What I got was there was a vortex. Oh, I'm jumping ahead of myself. So last week, someone gave me this from Sedona. They went to Sedona and they said, I know how soulful you are as a person. They really don't really know my journey that well. But for them to bring this back to me is very significant. So you see a Fibonacci sequence here, right? Then you see that it's covering the sun. That's an eclipse. This is very fascinating. This alone, it's a souvenir, but it's so electrified. Like even my hand is tingling right now holding this. But she gave this to me last week and said, I know it's very important for you to have this. And I think this is what's going to occur tomorrow, which is confirming the word vortex. I think if you want to say convex Earth with the dome, okay, convex Earth means like it's a bowl of cereal, right? And there's a dome on top. Whatever is happening, we're going through it. And we're coming out of it in Aquarius. And you know how they say, what is it? Age of Aquarius? Golden Age. So we're shifting into one, and then, what's the word I'm looking for? Transitioning into the golden. This is what's happening. There's no coincidence. The reason why I think it's going to be a blood moon is because you have the photons and protons, and you have the iron oxide. All of that makes the color red. And if we're traveling through somewhere with our moon, the moon is the indicator that we are in the process of transitioning into this vortex, if you may. I'm literally getting that this is a physical thing, which is why the moon turns red. And each of the blood moons that we had in the past, it meant we were closer and closer to this actual event. So this is the actual real thing happening this weekend, because the numbers don't lie. The numbers clearly show you that there is a holy trinity that's happening. It couldn't happen before. There was no other date before. This is also why we had the DNA changes, because it was to prepare us to sustain getting through. So don't be surprised if you do see an epidemic of some sort, mysterious flu, viral things coming back, people who've gotten vaccinated for something, vaccination is not working, getting sick, different other afflictions that people have. There's going to be a lot of things. Even for myself, I got over a condition that was 5 years ago, and for some reason my body is having this, it's responding to my immune system being a little weaker. And so I'm kind of like, that's kind of fascinating because I have a very strong immune system. So I hope this makes a lot of sense to everybody. Comment below your thoughts. Let me know what's going on in your mind. If there's a contribution you guys have, web links, or any other information you'd like to include, keep that in your comments. So I appreciate you guys, and have a wonderful rest of your day. And happy birthday to me. We're entering the vortex. Alrighty, take care.